Okay, so Vice Mayor, when you're talking about a Florida, and we did talk about that, would we be open to someone that, I lived in Florida, but I moved up to Ohio or Michigan, but now I want to come back, or that?
Well, that's not a problem.
Okay.
We're gonna just advertise through these three entities.
okay.
And if someone comes from Alaska, they're welcome to come. We're not gonna limit it to a Florida resident. So that's not a requirement in the classified ad. It's just where are we going to advertise? And we're gonna advertise in these, I will call them portals, that are established in the state of Florida. ICMA may be national, I'm not sure.
So I read this all over. I don't really have anything else to add. So Commissioner Card, what do you have to add to this draft that the Vice Mayor came up with?
No, I read it over and it seems like it's going to be perfect. And I thought we were going to stick with Florida also. But you're right, if we find somebody that's from coastal North Carolina, why limit us to just Florida?
City Manager, can I ask you, with the two commissioners that were not able to make it to the meeting tonight, did you receive any feedback from either of them?
Commissioner Economos did email me with his request for qualifications, and if I could, it's 2 sentences.
Certainly.
Regarding the qualifications for city manager, I would prefer candidates to have a master's degree in public administration or similar degree. I would also prefer 5 to 7 years experience as a city manager or assistant city manager. So those were the qualifications that he was requesting.
Okay. How does everyone feel about that? I'm thinking that's limiting us a little bit. I would like someone, I'd love somebody with a city administration, but can I ask you right now, City Manager, do you have that degree?
I have an MBA, not an MPA.
All right, so.
And Madam Mayor, I looked at this minimum qualifications, and that's exactly what it is, minimum qualifications. So, yes, Commissioner Economos's opinions and suggestions are taken into consideration, and I think those will come out during the selection process and the filtering process and the interview process. If I got someone who's got more seasoned and more qualifications, more education, more experience, that person may become a higher candidate than someone who has less. So that's going to be part of the selection process. But as far as the advertisement, this is what everyone has, the consensus of all the people that have reviewed it think that this will at least filter out the bare minimum requirements.
Okay, so to City Manager, when you got that from Commissioner Economos, I was thinking that meant he wanted this put in there, and I don't feel like this is a bare minimum. So right now, Vice Mayor, are you agreeing we don't want to limit people? So we don't want to put 5 to 7 years experience when I've only been a city manager 4 years, I'm not going to apply, or I have a master's degree, but it's an MBA.
Correct.
Okay, all right,
Correct.
okay. All right, I just wanted to make
I
sure.
like to leave it as is.
Right, okay. So I do not have any updates to this particular thing. Again, I'm like a step-by-step person. So we're on this step now, that this is the advertisement that we're going to be going out with. We're going to put it on the city website, the Florida League of Cities website, the ICMA website, and these applications will be going directly to our city clerk. Is that correct?
Correct.
Actually, they'll go to HR through the HR
Oh, okay,
application system.
HR, okay, all right, so thanks for that clarification. So I'm going to look to Attorney Voice and you, Kurt, as a city manager, because I know, you came from another city too. I was checking with Sherry today, and we've done a lot of different things in Daytona Beach Shores, so, between hurricanes and everything. Something that we have not done in 23 years is hire a city manager. So we do need a lot of, support on this. So Kurt, with your background, is there anything that we're forgetting? What would you say would be next steps?
Well, I was going to ask a clarifying question just for us. When you vote on the advertisement tonight, are you wanting it advertised starting tomorrow? Not sure we can get it on the 2 websites tomorrow. I know we can get it on our website tomorrow, but the ICMA and the Florida League might take a couple of days. But you then want it advertised for 90 days. just for clarification, for 90 days. And then that would be good. One of the things that I want to strongly encourage you to do is, I'll be gone, but involve the public in this through, whether it's the interview process of the final candidates. I've seen open houses held where the public can come in and interview those applicants. Probably one of the biggest decisions you'll make in your time as a member of this commission is the city manager. And, but my opinion, the public should be heavily involved in that decision-making process.